Time now for a look at last night's harness racing meeting from Moonee Valley, a big program of 9 events. And we started off the night with the combined stakes. 6-4 favourite here was Lady Lanier Oh.
Coming up there racing, Haughty Lord began quickly with Sammy Lowe. Lady Lanier Oh showed no toe at all. She's fourth last early. Spring Vance began quickly and leads Sammy Lowe coming off the back from Haughty Lord and Ali Pitchinen. Then Tamara Valley scouting 4 wide. 3 wide Michael Manley from Cobb Skipper, Lady Lanier Oh. In behind them Keeling and 6 metres away Kilo Road. Cobb Skipper was tightened up there for a stride. The driver Ted Demler's been tipped out of the cart. He's quite okay. They're both out of the race. Michael Manley was checked with Kilo Road and Keeling is third last. Cobb Skipper and T. Demler quite okay. Down the straight the first time. Sammy Lowe now crosses Spring Vance and working up on the outside is Haughty Lord. Then Tamara Valley one out with the trail. Fifth on the inside is Ali Pitchinen. In behind them came Lady Lanier Oh. Now 3 back on the outside, followed by Keeling. Tacking up 5 metres away Michael Manley, 8 metres away Kilo Road. And Cobb Skipper and T. Demler are quite okay. And the plunge is out the gate. Out of the straight the first time at the 1650. They've gone the first circuit. In front, Sammy Lowe by 4 metres to Haughty Lord. A metre back on the rail is Spring Vance and fourth on the outside, Tamara Valley. On its back in turn is Lady Lanier Oh, followed by Ali Pitchinen. Then Michael Manley, Keeling and 2 metres away, Kilo Road. Halfway on the back straight once again. And Sammy Lowe drops anchor by a sulky's length to Haughty Lord. 2 metres away, third Spring Vance and fourth on the outside, Tamara Valley. Lady Lanier Oh's 3 back on the outside. She's close enough if good enough, followed by Ali Pitchinen. In behind them, Michael Manley, followed by Keeling on the back of Lady Lanier Oh, and 3 metres away, Kilo Road. Approaching the turn for the bell, it'll be a sprint home, 1,000 metres to go. Haughty Lord, despite working, moves up within a metre of Sammy Lowe as they square up for the bell. 4 metres away, third is Spring Vance, and fourth on the outside is Tamara Valley. Back in the field there, Keeling broke up. Lady Lanier Oh hopped out of a gear for a stride or two. Keeling was checked, dropped out to the tail, and third last is Kilo Road. Ali Pitchinen back on the rail as Lady Lanier Oh goes forward 3 wide with a circuit to go. Out of the straight the final time. Sammy Lowe 2 metres in front of Haughty Lord. 4 metres away Tamara Valley, followed by Spring Vance. Lady Lanier Oh being hard driven, making ground 3 wide. In behind them Ali Pitchinen, followed by Michael Manley, Kilo Road, and 12 metres away Keeling. In the back of the 650, Sammy Lowe 2 metres in front of Haughty Lord, who is under pressure, followed by Spring Vance in need of a run. Then Tamara Valley. Lady Lanier Oh at the moment not going well. Back in behind them Ali Pitchinen, followed by Michael Manley. 8 metres away Kilo Road and 12 metres to Keeling. At the 400 though, Sammy Lowe held together by a sulky's length to Haughty Lord. Spring Vance can't get a crack at them, followed by Tamara Valley. Lady Lanier Oh can't win. Something's going to miss with her from Michael Manley, Ali Pitchinen, Kilo Road and Keeling. At the top of the straight, 200 metres to go. Sammy Lowe straightens up 3 metres to Haughty Lord. Tamara Valley on the outside is making ground, followed by Spring Vance. Sammy Lowe, they're holding them at bay. He's 3 metres to Haughty Lord. Spring Vance is racing to third from Tamara Valley. Sammy Lowe a neck in front. Haughty Lord is lunging on the outside. Haughty Lord is grabbing Sammy Lowe, and Haughty Lord has got up and wanted a half neck on the line to Sammy Lowe. 3 metres away, third was Spring Vance. Then Tamara Valley from Michael Manley, Ali Pitchinen. In behind them, Kilo Road. Lady Lanier Oh's run second last. I reckon something's going to miss with her. Last in was Keeling.
And bookmakers started the night well. Haughty Lord 14-1 from Sammy Lowe 5, Spring Vance at 20s, and as Brian Markovic suggested, possibly something wrong with Lady Lanier Oh, unplaced at 6-4. In the second, saw the clash of 2 very smart paces here. Lurston Lad and Bag Limit, they were equal favourites at 13-8.
Racing, beginning quickly and looking for the lead. Lurston Lad can't cross Pride of Hillary for the moment. Van Race out wide began well with Bag Limit. Glen Tucky racing 5 wide coming off the back. In behind them, Drastic Action, Pine Spirit, and 5 metres away, Introspect, who's last. Lurston Lad draws 2 metres in front. Around the turn the first time and now crosses Pride of Hillary. In turn, Bag Limit works up on the outside within 2 metres of Lurston Lad. Drastic Action fourth on the outside, followed by Pine Spirit, Introspect, and Van Race, and 3 metres away, Glen Tucky. Down the straight the first time. Lurston Lad in front by 4 metres to Bag Limit. A metre back on the rail is Pride of Hillary. Fourth on the outside, Drastic Action. On its inside in turn is Pine Spirit. In behind them came Introspect, followed by Van Race, and tacking up back on the rail now is Glen Tucky. Out of the straight the first time, short of 2 circuits to go. Lurston Lad in front by a sulky's length to Bag Limit. On the leader's back and racing third is Pride of Hillary. Fourth on the outside is Drastic Action. Pine Spirit fifth on the fence, followed by Introspect. In behind them came Glen Tucky, and 2 metres away Van Race. Inside the 1600, it's an even pace, and Lurston Lad left alone by 4 metres now. 2 Bag Limit, 2 metres away, third Pride of Hillary, then Drastic Action, followed by Pine Spirit. In behind them came Introspect, who's 3 back on the outside of Glentucky, and 2 metres away last is Van Race. 1,250 metres out. Lurston Lad held together by 3 metres to Bag Limit the outside. 2 metres away, third Pride of Hillary. On its back in turn, Pine Spirit. 1 by 1 as Drastic Action. 4 metres away, Introspect. In behind them came Glentucky, and up on the outside is Van Race. On the turn for the bell at the 1,000, Lurston Lad has had a very good run by 4 metres to Bag Limit the outside. He's had no luck. A metre back on the rail is Pride of Hillary. Drastic Action, the bolters, 1 by 1, followed by Pine Spirit. In behind them came Introspect, followed by Glentucky, and up on the outside is Van Race. Now the judge, now a circuit to go. Lurston Lad held together by a metre. 2 Bag Limit the outside, working up a shade closer. 2 metres away, third Pride of Hillary. In behind them came Drastic Action, followed by Introspect and Pine Spirit. Second last is Glentucky, and 2 metres away, Van Race. In the final lap of the 650, Lurston Lad still held together by 2 metres to Bag Limit the outside. Despite working, he's still going okay. Pride of Hillary in need of a run third, followed by Drastic Action. Introspect now going forward, followed by Pine Spirit. In behind them, Van Race and Glentucky. At the 450, though, Lurston Lad still a metre in front of Bag Limit the outside, being shaken up. He's coming out after Lurston Lad. Then Pride of Hillary racing third. In behind them, Drastic Action, followed by Introspect and Pine Spirit, Glentucky and Van Race. Around the turn, though, at the 250, it's a match in two at the moment. Lurston Lad a metre in front of Bag Limit the outside, laying down the gauntlet 5 metres away, Pride of Hillary. At the top of the straight, Lurston Lad still a metre in front. Bag Limit on the outside, trying very hard. Pride of Hillary get into third. Lurston Lad a metre in front. Bag Limit the outside is lunging. Lurston Lad, though, hanging on near the line, and Lurston Lad has got home by a metre and a half. 2 Bag Limit who veered out in the straight. Pride of Hillary's run third. In behind them came Introspect, followed by Drastic Action, Pine Spirit, Van Race, and last in was Glentucky.
Great battle between those 2 very good 4-year-olds, and Lurston Lad prevailing on the inside, 13-8 equal favourite, with the second horse Bag Limit 13-8, and Pride of Hillary third at 7-2. In the third, Crafty Lee was the public elect at 5-2.
Racing, Skipper Bray went away quickly. Crafty Lee is last on settling. From the inside, Logan Style went away quickly and leads early. Ben Tyres third last. Mark to win, half out of its gear there. Contacted the cart of one up in front there. Bing for a moment, dropped out to the tail. Raining Dollar racing 4 wide. Asian Johnny racing 3 wide and going forward. And Logan Style in front early by 4 metres to Super Romeo second on the leader's back. And going forward off the track there is Asian Johnny. In behind them, Skipper Bray in the centre, and going forward now, Raining Dollar off the track. In behind them, Crafty Lee, now 4th last on the rail. Back in behind them, Bing. 5 metres away, Ben Ty, and back on the fence is Mark to win. Off the far circle the first time, and going forward, Raining Dollar off the track 3 wide. Logan Stylo in front by 2 metres to Raining Dollar. Asian Johnny the centre on the leader's back as Super Romeo. In behind them, 4 metres away, Skipper Bray. Back on the fence came Crafty Lee, followed by Bing Mark to win, and 2 metres away, Ben Ty. On the turn, 1,000 metres to go. Raining Dollar's been wide the first circuit. It's about to get across an angle to second now, 1 off the rail, but still in front, Logan Style by 3 metres. No, Raining Dollar can't get across. He's still planted wide. From last now, Ben Ty going forward on the back of Raining Dollar. He'll have to peel 4 wide though when going forward. On the leader's back is Super Romeo pulling double and held up. Skipper Bray having a nice trail. Crafty Lee 3 back on the fence. Ben Ty tracking Raining Dollar. He'll have to go 4 wide in a moment as Raining Dollar is weakening. Then Bing and back on the rail, Mark to win. From last now, Ben Ty making up ground out 4 wide. Along the back of the 650, Logan Style 4 metres in front of Asian Johnny, Super Romeo, and Ben Ty coming at them quickly out 3 wide. In behind them, Skipper Bray every chance in the run, held up as Crafty Lee. In behind them, 4 metres away, Bing, followed by Mark to win, and 10 metres away, Raining Dollar. At the 450, Logan Style 2 metres in front of Asian Johnny. Ben Ty still making ground 3 wide. He's held together, followed by Super Romeo. Skipper Bray about to be hooked to the outside, 4 wide. Then Crafty Lee held up, and 6 metres to Mark to win, Bing, and dropping out Raining Dollar. Around the turn though at the 250, Logan Style 2 metres in front. Ben Ty on the outside is out after it quickly, followed by Super Romeo, Asian Johnny. Ben Ty now sprinted to the lead, 120 metres to go. Crafty Lee from the pack is making ground to second, but the bird has flown. Ben Ty racing right away, scores 5 metres to Crafty Lee. 3 metres away, third was Logan Style. Then Asian Johnny and Super Romeo. In behind them, Skipper Bray, followed by Mark to win, Bing, and last in was Raining Dollar.
The winner of the third, Ben Ty, started at 5-1, defeating the 5-2 favourite Crafty Lee and Logan Style third at 16s. In the fourth, the Trotters, the 3-1 favourite here was Leslie Ormond.
Racing. Lord Alias has begun okay. Magazine McDonough away nicely. Leslie Ormond fairly away. North Sea Rover half out of its gear. It's broken up now. Big General takes it on and now leads from on the outside. Count Decider. Mount Arm and 4J have gone away okay. Super Spree third last from Big Jake and out the back and breaking North Sea Rover. And Leslie Ormond now walks up to be fourth. Out of the straight the first time. Big General in front. He's broken up Big General. So Count Decider now goes to the lead from Leslie Ormond. Lord Alias. Big General won't settle down. In behind them came Magazine McDonough, followed by Super Spree. 4 metres away, Mount Arm. In behind them came one Gala Supreme, followed by 4J, Big Jake, and 25 metres away, North Sea Rover. Halfway down the back straight the first time. Count Decider in front by 3 metres to Leslie Ormond. 5 metres away, third is Lord Alias. In behind them came Super Spree, making up good ground to fourth. Moving up on the outside is Magazine McDonough, followed by Big General. In behind them came Mount Arm, followed by 4J on the fence. 2 metres to one Gala Supreme. 5 metres away, Big Jake, and 12 metres away, North Sea Rover. They've nearly gone the first circuit, approaching the turn once again, and a bit more than 2 seconds to go. Count Decider clear by 2 metres to Leslie Ormond, sitting up second without cover. Lord Alias is 1 out with the trail. Super Spree racing third. A break of 6 metres to Big General, followed by Magazine McDonough. In behind them came Mount Arm, followed by 4J. 4 metres to one Gala Supreme, followed by Big Jake, and 6 metres away North Sea Rover. At the judge once again, 2 seconds to go at the 1800, and Count Decider left alone by a sulky's length to the big bloke Leslie Ormond the outside. Super Spree racing third, fourth on the outside Lord Alias, and fifth and 3 back on the fence is Big General. Moving up is Magazine McDonough. In behind them came 4J. At the 1600 he's 4 back on the fence, followed by Mount Arm. In behind them came one Gala Supreme, Big Jake on the fence, and 6 metres away North Sea Rover. At the lap and a half mark, no change in the order, and still Count Decider clear by 3 metres to Leslie Ormond. In behind them Super Spree racing third. Lord Alias every chance in the run fourth, followed by Big General. 4 metres to Magazine McDonough, 2 metres to 4J. Big Jake back in the field, put in a few short ones, followed by Mount Arm. In behind them came one Gala Supreme, and North Sea Rover back at the tail. Around the turn, 1,000 metres to go. Count Decider still in control by a sulky's length to Leslie Ormond the outside, who's sitting up without cover. On the leader's back is Super Spree, fourth, and every chance is Lord Alias. In behind them came Big General, followed by Magazine McDonough. 4J still 4 back on the fence, followed by Mount Arm, who's 4 back on the outside. One Gala Supreme now going forward 3 wide. Big Jake is tracking it and 4 metres away North Sea Rover. At the judge now, a circuit to go. Count Decider at the 820 held together 2 metres to Leslie Ormond the outside. In behind them came Super Spree. Then Lord Alias on the outside. One Gala Supreme 3 wide going forward. Super Spree is held up, followed by Big General, Magazine McDonough. Big Jake on the back of one Gala Supreme, followed by Magazine McDonough, 4J, Mount Arm, and North Sea Rover. They're packing up down the back, 600 metres out. Just in front, Count Decider by a metre. 2 Leslie Ormond, followed by Lord Alias, about to get clear. On his outside is one Gala Supreme, as Leslie Ormond draws 2 metres in front of Count Decider at the 450. In behind them, Super Spree, 5 metres away, Big Jake. Magazine McDonough has broken up from Big General, Mount Arm. 4J is well back from North Sea Rover. Around the turn, though, at the 250, Leslie Ormond forges 3 metres in front of Count Decider, followed by Lord Alias getting clear of good enough. In behind them, Super Spree from one Gala Supreme. At the top of the straight, Leslie Ormond 4 metres in front. Lord Alias on the outside, now starting to bridge the gap. Leslie Ormond a metre in front. Lord Alias slowly but surely bridging the gap. He's going home a little bit too well. Lord Alias is grabbing Leslie Ormond in the shadows of the post, and Lord Alias has got up and wanted a neck on the line to Leslie Ormond. Maybe one Gala Supreme third, just in front of Super Spree, Big General, 4J flew, and Big Jake out wide. Then Count Decider, North Sea Rover, Mount Arm, and last in was Magazine McDonough.
Lord Alias finishing just too well for the favourite Leslie Ormond in the Trotters, with one Gala Supreme finishing third in race 4. That's the first half of the program from Moonee Valley last night. After this break, the final 5 races. Moonee Valley. Race 5 was the free-for-all. In this, the 6-4 favourite was Pebble Hanover.
Racing. Magic Madge went away very quickly. True Burn can't go the early toe. Festival Summer is trying to hold out Magic Madge. It can't. Pebble Hanover restrained early, drops out to the tail, and Magic Madge leads quite comfortably early by 6 metres to Festival Summer, and on the outside of Springfield Raja. Demon Hero racing wide. Cross Time is getting right up on the fence to be fourth as Springfield Raja goes forward off the track. In behind them came Evening Tyros, followed by True Burn. 4 metres away, Adios Moth. 6 metres away, Qatari Hunter. And 4 metres away, last is Pebble Hanover. Springfield Raja now taking on Magic Madge down the straight the first time. And after working early, Springfield Raja draws 4 metres in front of Magic Madge. And up on the outside is Festival Summer. 3 back on the fence is Cross Time. Working up is Evening Tyros, followed by True Burn. In behind them came Demon Hero. From third last, Adios Moth. He was about to go forward there for a stride. He grabs hold once again as Demon Hero in front of him goes forward. 6 metres away, Qatari Hunter. And up on the outside is Pebble Hanover. In the back once again, they've gone the first circuit and they've gone fairly quickly. Demon Hero 3 wide, making up plenty of ground. At the lap and a half mark, Springfield Raja just in front. He's had no peace and no luck by a metre. 2 Demon Hero the outside, third placing Magic Madge, followed by Festival Summer. Moving up on the rail is Cross Time, followed by Evening Tyros. In behind them, True Burn. Adios Moth with third last, patiently driven tonight, followed by Pebble Hanover. And 2 metres away, Qatari Hunter. Approaching the turn for the bell, 1,000 metres to go. Springfield Raja still on top by a metre. 2 Demon Hero the outside. Third placing Magic Madge, and fourth on the outside is Festival Summer. In behind them came Evening Tyros, followed by Cross Time. 4 metres away, True Burn. Then Adios Moth, followed by Pebble Hanover. He's waiting for Adios Moth to go in front of him. And second last, Qatari Hunter. At the winning post now, a circuit to go. It's still Springfield Raja by a metre. 2 Demon Hero the outside. Adios Moth now from third last is going forward. Pebble Hanover tracking him. Festival Summer fourth on the outside of Magic Madge. Then Cross Time on the inside of Evening Tyros. Back in behind them, True Burn. Adios Moth now going forward from Qatari Hunter and Pebble Hanover. Down the back of the 650, Springfield Raja 3 or 4 metres in front. Demon Hero flat on the outside. Magic Madge gets to second. Festival Summer out 3 wide, going home okay. Then Cross Time, followed by Evening Tyros. In behind them came Adios Moth. He's with the job ahead. He's still third last. He'll be wide on the far turn. In behind them, True Burn. Pebble Hanover second last and 2 metres away, Qatari Hunter. Around the turn, no, 300 metres to go. Springfield Raja 2 metres in front of Magic Madge, followed by Festival Summer. In behind them, Cross Time, followed by Adios Moth and Pebble Hanover. At the top of the straight, Springfield Raja 2 metres in front. Magic Madge is trying hard. Festival Summer, Adios Moth and Pebble Hanover late down the outside. Springfield Raja just in front. Magic Madge is wearing him down. Springfield Raja hanging on, and Springfield Raja has got home by a metre to Magic Madge. Maybe Adios Moth has run third in front of Pebble Hanover, Festival Summer and Cross Time. Then True Burn from Evening Tyros, Qatari Hunter, and last in was Demon Hero.
And Andrew Priest, a very handy replacement for regular driver Henry McDermott on Springfield Raja, landing the money at 6s from Magic Madge 16s, Adios Moth 4s, and Pebble Hanover finishing out wide on the track was the 6-4 unplaced favourite. Race 6 was the second heat of the 4-year-old championship. Glens Thunder was a long odds-on favourite.
Green light on racing. Glens Thunder came away very quickly indeed. He's trying to head off Vance Glen early. He's being bustled along. In behind them came Victory Stride to third. Vance Glen is holding out Glens Thunder, though, coming off the back straight the first time. Glens Thunder draws a metre in front of Vance Glen. 12 metres away, third, Victory Stride, followed by Channel Thunder, Copper Warrior, Parlour Royal, and Mighty Scotch is last. On the turn the first time, and Vance Glen holds out Glens Thunder. Well, there's a surprise around the turn the first time, and that pair are clear by 15 metres to Victory Stride. In behind them came Channel Thunder, followed by Parlour Royal, as Glens Thunder is about to ease and take the trail behind Vance Glen. They slacken off, and check there was Channel Thunder. He's now 3 wide. Parlour Royal works up on the rail to be third. Victory Stride is fourth on the outside. Copper Warrior's broken up, being passed by Channel Thunder, and Mighty Scotch is last. Well, they really drop anchor out of the straight the first time. Vance Glen in front by 3 metres to Glens Thunder. A metre back on the rail is Parlour Royal. Victory Stride doing a nicely fourth early on the back of Glens Thunder. 6 metres away, Channel Thunder. In behind them came Mighty Scotch, and 10 metres away, Copper Warrior. Down the back, a bit more than a lap and a half to go. Vance Glen in front by 4 metres to Glens Thunder. 2 metres away, third, Parlour Royal. Fourth on the outside, Victory Stride. In behind them came Channel Thunder. A break of 6 metres to Mighty Scotch, and 2 metres away, Copper Warrior. 1,200 metres to go. Vance Glen held together by 4 metres to Glens Thunder. The favourite sitting up second without cover. 2 metres away third, Parlour Royal. Victory Stride every chance in the run fourth. 5 metres away Channel Thunder. In behind them Copper Warrior. And 4 metres away Mighty Scotch. They wheel around the turn, a circuit to go, and they quicken up once again. Glens Thunder taking on Vance Glen 1,000 metres out. 6 metres away third, Parlour Royal. In behind them came Victory Stride. 6 metres to Channel Thunder. 8 metres to Mighty Scotch and 5 metres to Copper Warrior. At the winning post, a circuit to go. Vance Glen a metre in front of Glens Thunder the outside. In behind them came Parlour Royal racing third. He's hanging out of the straight. Victory Stride every chance. He's hard up on the back of Glens Thunder. In behind them Channel Thunder from Mighty Scotch and 6 metres away Copper Warrior. At the 650, Vance Glen 2 metres in front of Glens Thunder the outside. In behind them Victory Stride get into a clear third. In behind them came Parlour Royal on a loose rein. 6 metres to Channel Thunder, Mighty Scotch and 25 metres to Copper Warrior. At the 450, Vance Glen still 3 metres in front. Glens Thunder on the outside. He's about to be called upon. By the same token, he's pretty flat. In behind them, Parlour Royal, followed by Victory Stride. Then Channel Thunder, Mighty Scotch, and 20 metres away, Copper Warrior. Around the turn, though, at the 250, Vance Glen straightens up by 3 metres to Glens Thunder. He's flat chat, followed by Victory Stride. Then Parlour Royal. Vance Glen, though, got away at the top of the straight. 4 metres to Glens Thunder. Victory Stride on the outsiders out after Vance Glen. At the 120, Vance Glen is getting weary. Glens Thunder, despite working, has grabbed him 80 metres out, followed by Victory Stride. Glens Thunder, he's far too good. Top performance. He did it hard, he did it good, and he grabbed the lead near the line to score by 2 metres. Glens Thunder, 2 metres to Vance Glen. He had them beat at the top of the straight. A metre away third was Victory Stride. Then Parlour Royal from Mighty Scotch and Channel Thunder. And last in was Copper Warrior.
Well, I guess all honours go with Glens Thunder because it was a very hard run, but a great drive by Jimmy O'Sullivan on Vance Glen. He just couldn't hold out the favourite at the finish. It finished second at 6s and Victory Stride third at 25s in the second heat of the 4-year-old championship. On to race 7 now for 3-year-old fillies, and here the favourite at 6-4 on Saunders Idol.
Saunders Idol just in front by a neck. 2 on the outside, going up to it now, Mandy's Nipper. Peaches angling 1 off the fence, followed by Goodbye Anna. Then Rosewood Madam, they're the only chances. Around the turn, though, 200 metres out. Saunders Idol, a neck in front of Mandy's Nipper on the outside. Peaches now out in the clear as making ground. Saunders Idol not fighting much again. Mandy's Nipper has got to it. Peaches on the outside and Goodbye Anna making ground. Mandy's Nipper just in front. Peaches doing a little bit the better on the outside, and Peaches has won, but it's veered out badly right on the line. It contacted Goodbye Anna, who may have run second, and nose to Mandy's Nipper.
Great finish there with Peaches getting the money at 8-1 from Mandy's Nipper at 20s and Goodbye Anna third at 7-2. The unplaced favourite there, Saunders Idol, at 4-6. In race 8, the qualifying, the favourite at 5-2 was Don Riso.
Hustler's Reef now hooked to the outside, followed by Hoofbeat, Peninsula Boy, Don Riso, and 10 metres away, Motorman. Around the turn, though, at the 250, Tipster is gone. Erin Revel just in front. Scottish Tour is out after Erin Revel. And here's Hustler's Reef on the outside. He's starting to bridge the gap. At the top of the straight, Scottish Tour drew 2 metres in front of Erin Revel. Hustler's Reef on the outside is out after Scottish Tour. Scottish Tour has a handy break of 3 metres. Hustler's Reef can't pick him up, and Scottish Tour wins by 4 metres to Hustler's Reef. 5 metres away, third was Peninsula Boy.
And the winner Scottish Tour at 7s from Hustler's Reef at 4s and Peninsula Boy 10s, and the favourite Don Riso ran last. And so we go to the final event. Once again, the favourite ran last. Here it was Passanel at 7-4.
Sky Cheapers 3 wide. Second last Wonderland from Hugh Gleeson tailed off Passanel. Around the turn, though, 300 metres out. Narrow light a neck in front of Satan Romeo. Coming at them 3 wide now is Vienna Chime. In behind them, James Wealth held up, followed by Snowbird and Sky Chief. At the top of the straight, Vienna Chime now swept up on the outside, went to the lead from Satan Romeo. The baldy face, Snowbird is out after Vienna Chime. Vienna Chime 2 metres in front. Snowbird on the outside lunging. Vienna Chime, though, hanging on near the line, and Vienna Chime has won by 1.5 metres to Snowbird. 4 metres away, third was James Wealth.
And the winner of the last was Vienna Chime at 9-2 from Snowbird 16s, James Wealth 33s, and the unplaced favourite Passanel at 7-4. The doubles now from last night. The extra 4 and 3 paid $6.45. The main double 8 and 7, $23.85. and the quadrilla 4, 8, 3 and 7, $432.35. And that was harness racing from last night's meeting at Moonee Valley, and let's hope if you didn't back a winner, you did spot a winner for future reference. Well, that's it from World of Sport Replay. Stand by now for World of Sport. It'll be followed at 1 o'clock this afternoon by the final of the Victorian Men's Open between Jonathan Cantor and Peter Doohan. All my gear is from Opal in Keilor Road, Niddry, and stand by now for World of Sport.
World of Sport Replay was another 7 Sport presentation.
Try it again.